Hello, everyone. I'm Lamel, and it's time for another Tech Talk with Lamel. Some people have been asking, what's the difference between a Google Home and an Amazon Echo? So right now, I'm going to take a moment and show you the difference in the programming and everything like that, and give you pros and cons of each. So without further ado, let's get into this. All right, first thing I'd like to say is I apologize for the video and audio quality. I'm still trying to work out some bugs in the system. Apparently, upgrading to Windows 11 is not exactly working the greatest for me when it comes to doing that sort of thing, involving streaming to my laptop from, like, say, a tablet or a cell phone. So with that being said, let's get right into it. First thing we're going to do is show you the difference in the devices and go from there. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have a side-by-side comparison of on our left-hand side, Google Home Mini, and on our right side, our Amazon Echo. Now, each one has their activation words, and as soon as you say that word, they instantly light up and wait for your commentary to them. All right, so we're gonna start off with some silly little things here. Okay, Google, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
It depends on the size of the chuck, but a typical woodchuck could chuck about 35 cubic feet of wood per day.
That totally is not how it went in practice, but still, good information. Thanks. Alexa, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
A woodchuck would chuck about 700 pounds of wood on a good day with the wind at his back.
Neither one of these responded the same way they did in practice. And when I did a practice with them, it was, I tried them both twice, and they both came up with the same thing twice. And then when I actually turned it on to record, they both changed their responses, which is humorous, by the way. All right, moving on. Each one of them has the ability to program in certain phrases that you can have them do and how they respond. Google's is a lot more open when it comes to um, programming her responses as opposed to the Echo. And the Echoes, there's minor limitations. Um, instead of, like, say, instead of using the characters one, you have to type them out in words, and the limitations on her responses and how it's programmed. And I'll get it more into detail with that when I show you the individual programmings of each one. Okay, Google, activate Protocol 2.
Wayne Enterprise Database offline.
Okay, Google, activate Protocol 3.
Green Lantern Database offline.
All right, so now I've had my Google Home for a long time, and I've had time to go through and pretty much set up the responses on certain phrases and everything like that how I want. I have had the Echo for only about a month, maybe two on the high side. And I haven't had a chance to really dig in because, you know, life happens when you try to make plans. And with Alexa, turn on light 2. Oh, well, you got to be quicker than that. When the light lights up, you got to make sure you do your talking. Alexa, turn on light 2. Alexa, turn on the kitchen.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off the kitchen.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off light 2. Now, like I said, I haven't really had time to play around with Alexa's responses. and everything like that. They both do have a privacy button that you can turn on, and the microphone will not activate them. For the echo, it's right here on top. Once you hit the button, it makes an audible sound, and then, as you can see, the red light comes on, letting you know that the microphone is turned off. For your Google Home Minis, they are located on the
The mic's
bottom.
off.
They're located on the bottom, and it's a slide switch as opposed to a push button. Now, this is an older generation of Google Home, so I'm not quite sure if they changed that around a little bit or anything like that, but pretty much all in all, you can see by the dots on top that they're orange, and that indicates that the microphone is off. All right, so now we are going into the programming aspect of it. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to look into the Google Home setup. And basically what's going on here is we've got the different lights assigned to the different rooms: bathroom, bedroom, hallway, kitchen, and living room. Go into routines, add the different routines, different actions, and everything like that. The way they're programmed, we check this out. All right, so I have it set up when I say that activation word, it will adjust the lights and then say its response. Now I'm being very careful not to say any of the activation words so that I don't have them going crazy. But you get the general idea. Now, the one thing that I prefer Google Home over the Echo is the fact that when I set up a routine and ask for Google to respond a certain way, I can type it in. If you look here, that's how I have it for the Google Home. All right, and pretty much the setup is roughly, it's not roughly, it is cut and dry. If you have anything that you want to set up like smart lights, I have, let's see, I have four in my kitchen, one in my bathroom, plus light switches for the bedroom and the living room. Unfortunately, I can't put a light switch in the kitchen because it's got an exhaust fan and everything like that, and I'm not going through the rewiring thing. All right, so here we're under routine, and these are the different routines that are set up. The name I give it is Protocol 1. I say activate Protocol 1. Now it'll turn off light 3, and it gives me a limited choice. Not like Google where I can go in and say, hey, I want you to say this specifically, as long as it's nothing it considers cursing. But these are the routines, and the setup is pretty much the same. I have different things linked. So basically, what it boils down to is it is a personal choice. And my preference is Google Home because I like how she sounds better than the Amazon. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Just remember, if you found anything useful from this video, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to catch further videos that are coming out, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on all notifications so that you know when they come out. Again, I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize for the audio and video quality. Again, this is stuff that's in the works for me. I'm still new at this, So hopefully over time, this stuff will get better. Until then, have a great day.